Right folks, here we are back out again in the Welsh countryside. Got the Uniden Bearcat 980 and the Tracer battery. That was very successful last time. We've come back to Pennygadir Vowr this time. Gary's brought a different antenna to try out, so we know what the spot is like from last time, so it's a good place to test stuff out. We've got, well, bit of a communal radio area, so we can do, both take turns on the radio and whatnot, have a bit of dry working space. I'll just pop out and show you that. There we go. That's what we've set up. It's a I think it was 4.5 by 3 meter DD tarp. I think it's probably the largest one they do. I think it's their XL. Just guide off the antenna there. Got the Antron. And we've just got a sort of a, well, you tarp experts will be able to tell me what that's called, but it serves the purpose. So there we go, keeps the wind off, and we are being prescribed some rain later, so it will keep the rain off as well. I don't even think I'm going to set a tent up, and I'm just going to curl up under there tonight. Purifying some water there, just going to on a rolling boil, give it 3-minute rolling boil. Actually filled the container up, almost full this time, from one of the streams sort of half to a quarter way up the mountain, so that's quite handy, not having to carry it all the way, which is nice. And yeah, not a lot else to report really. There's not going to be a lot of difference probably in this one to the last one, but it is the 1-year anniversary of legal AM and SSB today, so there's quite a few people out. Here we are, there's quite a few people out. We've heard Ziggy already up in Sheffield. He's in and out with all the skip stations cutting him out, so maybe later when it's a bit quieter. Got about another hour before we kick off our station. So yeah, everything's good really, nothing to report. Gonna get a bit of grub, and yeah, we got beans, we got rice. The rice is back, and I've also got some Aberdeen Angus beef burgers, so that should keep me going. I've had a couple of pasties already, and I had a gammon and cheddar mustard slice this morning, so we're all pretty well fed. I got no tea and I got no coffee this time. I'm just on water for this one, just a test really to see. I've had a couple of people tell me that all the tea and coffee is far too much of a diuretic to have in hot conditions, and I know it's a load of toss, but I'm just going to do it to sort of show that I don't go to the toilet any more or any less. You know, for tea or coffee to have a diuretic effect, you need quite a lot of it, so I think it's nonsense myself, but don't want to write it off before I've given it a try. So it's just water this weekend, hence why I'm purifying that out. So I'm just going to turn that off now. There we go, and let that cool down, and we'll be ready to drink it. So there's the Uniden Bearcat, and as I say, it is running off the Tracer battery, and that's all we've got. That's just to keep the light off. Someone asked me the other day, why do you have a cloth or a hat over your radio? Doesn't it get hot? No, the reason is the sun. You get a lot of glare, so sometimes you have to just sort of pull it over and hide the glare off the screen so that you can give a signal report. But other than that, that is what the setup is. Tracer battery radio, and yeah, there we go. So that's the view out of the shelter. Lovely jubbly. Got my hat hanging up there, ready for donations. Anyone want to give a donation? No, I'm only kidding. We don't ask for donations on this channel. That's it really. I brought the stool. I brought the stool to sit on, but unfortunately this location is all slope, but it doesn't stand up, which is a bit of a shame, and it's a bit uncomfortable to sit on, but it does make a very good footrest. Right, I don't think there's going to be an awful lot to report on this one. We'll try and capture some radio activity and perhaps a bit of cooking, and we shall see you later on. Bye for now.
Connection here, so I don't know what's going on there, Sid. Back to you. Yeah, okay, that's channel 28. What frequency is that on this band? Yeah, roger that, Sid. It's 285, yeah, 27285 there, mate. Yeah, okay, I'll make a note. I'd have a list on there earlier on, but... Copy, Calvin.
take it the WX is good also. You seem to
Yeah, I'll give him a shout. 104 Delta Alpha 101 Roy. It's 163 Charlie Tango X-Ray 965. How copy, Roy?
We've got you, Jason. Good afternoon, good afternoon. You're about 5354. 5354, Jason. Copy?
Yeah, all copied there, Roy. You are 3x5 to my station. We're about 2,400 feet ASL, roughly 750 metres. Mountain portable for the weekend there, Roy. So we'll be calling out with a 000 later on, Roger.
Okay, well that's what I was going to ask you, Jason, because I had spoken to Tom, and Tom had said to me you were going to mount these things over the weekend, so I'm trying to work you guys and
Also nice to get you in on this mode, and got a little bit on the old video for you there, mate, so excellent job. How's things, Nick, alright?
We're not.
Your audio's cutting out there, Nick. Yeah, that's better. Go again.
Yeah, we're not too bad there, not too bad.
I'll let it go back to Kevin now. I don't know if you can get him there, Kev.
Nothing on him at all. I didn't even know he was transmitting now, Jason.
Yeah, Tom, 10:59. We're struggling with you on your audio, mate. Go again on your last over.
10:59, Tom. Copy?
Yeah, very good afternoon there at the Sierra Kilo station. Your £3 Radio 5 when allowed. Little bit of QSB, but you are making the trip to 163 Division, which is South Wales, United Kingdom. What is the operator that way, please?
That's okay, South Wales, I copy. My operator name is Horst, Hotel Oscar Radio Sierra Tango. Hotel Oscar Radio Sierra Tango.
Ah, very good afternoon, Horst. No problems at all received. My name this way is Jason, Juliet Alpha Sierra Oscar November, Jason. Very nice to make the contact with you this afternoon. My full call, 163 Charlie Tango X-Ray 000. We are 2,450 feet ASL, QSL.
Wow, that's so many, yeah? Okay, then my QTH is near Düsseldorf in Cologne. I don't know if you know it. And my working condition is President Lincoln with about 10 watts and an IMAX.
Yeah, very good afternoon there, Ziggy. It's Jason this way, Charlie Tango X-Ray 965. Been trying you for some time now there, mate, but every time I hear you call, you get walked on there, Ziggy. Back to you, mate.
Yeah, we've got you now, Jason. Come on back.
Yeah, got you there, Zig. Very little signal, mate. Very little signal, but we have been trying for a while. But every time you put a call out, you kind of get wiped on there, mate. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger.
Just like that.
Hello.
Yeah, how about it? Alpha Tango 151. Alpha Tango 151. Copy. QSL there at Paul, no problems at all. Very nice to get you in the log there at Paul. Whereabouts, is it Dusseldorf city centre?
On 265 earlier, a couple of the Charlie Tango members, I think Gloucester was one of them. We didn't actually speak to him, mate, but I could hear him in there, in between the European stuff, because we have very strong 13 division.
Right, we've got a bit of grub on the go. That is a nice Aberdeen Angus beef burger there, which is slowly frying away. No extra fat required because it fries in its own juice, which is nice. So we're just going to cook that up. Then I'll add in with that some baked beanos and some rice, and that'll be a little bit of a snack to keep me going until later on. It's been a bit quiet on the old radio. Just turn that down. A bit quiet on the radio. That's what we've got so far. Not too bad. Some good contacts there. Germany's been busy. Italy's been busy. Actually, a chap from Russia as well. But yeah, there we go. So we're going to get some grub down, boil up some more water for a drink, and yeah, it's all good so far. And the weather's reasonably okay. Catch you in a bit. Right, there we go. Simple food. Beef burger, beans, and quick cook rice. Am I going to win a Michelin star? No. Am I going to feed my hungry gut? Yes. That's enough for me. So there we go. Simple, quick, and easy to do. Cheers now.
Making out on the radio these days, Hugo, but we're out and about this weekend, so can't complain too much there. Back to you.
I often watch your videos when they pop up. I'm subscribed to you on YouTube, so I often watch your activations. They're usually quite interesting to see wherever you're busy.
Folks, we're absolutely tipping down with rain this morning. We're going to head, I'm not going to head anywhere actually. I'm going to stay here. It's 6:30 in the morning. But nice and dry, nice and warm. So I'm just going to turn over and go back to sleep.
Right, okay, so we're up. We've been calling out on the old radio box. Yesterday was contact-wise a bit low, but we were hearing an awful lot of stuff to the point where stations on top of stations on top of stations, so it was almost too good a set of ears on us yesterday. 27, 28 in the book, I think, on the sideband. Gary had a good set of contacts on the FM as well. We're doing another session today, and we've also got PMR and FM to run today, and we should be probably off of here, or leaving here about 5:30. Couple of hours drive and a couple of hours walk, so about 10 PM by the time we get back home. So a long weekend again. I was up at 4, and then we trundled across, picked Gary up, then we trundled across the bridge, so yeah, good sleep last night though, that was made up for it. I think I dropped off probably about 10:30, 11:15 I expect, I'm not sure. Last thing I remember was Gary speaking to Papa Golf 66, I think it was Papa Golf 66, and then I woke up this morning and I think it was 6:30 and said hello to you guys, so slept through despite the horrible weather, woke up to the rain pounding on the tarp and misty as usual, but all in all it's not been a bad weekend. It's nice to be out again, and we'll see what we can do. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so just a quick update. Been calling out on the sideband on various channels, trying to pick up other copies and that. Since about 9 o'clock this morning. It's now I think it's 12:30, 1:15, and I've decided I'm going to knock it on the head. I've had 3 contacts since 9 o'clock this morning, and it's just flat, quiet, dead, nothing. So I'm going to knock it on the head. The weather's got a little bit grim. The shelter's alright, the old tarpaulin, that's fine, the antenna's fine, that's stayed up all night, and everything inside there is bone dry. Fantastic, really pleased with that. That's a great little tarp. In fact, I'm just going to jump underneath here in case you can't hear me. Great little tarp, done a great job. I'm very pleased with it. So yeah, nice job. Yeah, it's a little bit minging now, the weather. It's certainly changed. It's supposed to clear up, but not showing any signs of it. And I've got the waterproofs on now, so Gary's going to head up to the top to do a bit of PMR and see what he can do on the old PMR there. But all in all, it's been very slow contact-wise, very quiet. But what can you do? You know, you come out, support the event, do what you can. So we've had a nice bit of grub, but I think we should be packing down and heading off sooner rather than sort of later, really. Especially if this weather doesn't improve, we'll need to make tracks before it gets too bad.
Visibility is down to next to nothing, and that's a steep slope we've got to go down. So we'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear as always, but we're well suited up for the conditions. Both got full waterproofs. You know, shelter kit's fine. I've got another tent in there. I haven't even used the tarp's done its job a treat. So super job. Catch us all in a wee bit. Bye.
Sounds like a good plan there, Michael. I just got him pinging. I'll be joining the net in a little bit more comfort, mate. So catch you a bit later, but nice to get you on a 446 there, Michael. Cheers, mate.
Right, well that's me all packed down, shelter's down, radio kit gone, it's all over there, in that pack there. Antron's over there, 104's just, Antron's over there, 104's just getting ready to pack down. Still on the FM net at the moment, Sunday DX. Not been too bad all in all for the weekend. We had a few contacts on the sideband, not a huge amount, but some's better than none. PMR, we had quite a few contacts on PMR, which was good. And also the Sunday DX seems to be quite popular as well. And I think Gary jumped on 3.5 as well last night on the FM, so that was all good. Weather's cleared up a heck of a lot since it was earlier. It's very windy still, but at least it's clear and dry for the moment. And yeah, it's 3:15, so we hopefully going to be all closed up by 4 o'clock. A couple of hours to get down, so that'll take us till 6, and then a few hours to get back, so that's sort of 9, maybe about 10, half 10, 11 by the time we get back home tonight, so not a problem. I would say it's still pretty windy, so there we go, we're all packed down now. Cheers everyone, catch you on the next one.